Hello, dear Gemini. Welcome to Divine Debut. This is Kathy speaking, and this is your general and love reading, your divine spread for the 1st till the 15th of April of 2020. Thank you for being here. Hope that you're all doing well. Let's see what we have for you at this time. I'm using quite a few cards, so please check out the cards in the description box below. This is the Major Arcana, which I'm taking as the Karma Dharma position for you at this time. I will be turning it over in a little while, dear Gemini. Let's also take a Lightworker Oracle, which I've already shuffled. Just going to take one message for you, and again I will be reading and showing you the card towards the end of the reading. So Gemini, and what is going on with Gemini? Please, Spirit. Okay, I'm using the Arcanum as the main spread, the Arcanum Tarot. Let's take your divine spread. And for those of you that don't know what the divine spread is, I am also doing one divine spread as a collective and also personal message daily. If you are not following me on social media, please do so. You will receive one message a day, especially with the times and how they are now. I think that everyone needs extra guidance, and that's why I'm doing these extra dailies. It's called the Divine Spread, so one message each day. Dear Gemini, I'd like to shout out to Marianne, my beloved Marianne. Hello, my darling. Missing you as always. Let's take the message for Gemini, shall we? Okay, at the foundation and the distant past, we have the 7 of Wands. What is hidden, what you can't see, dear Gemini, is the 5 of Cups. So, not bad. 5 of Cups, yeah. 5 of Cups, we know, is an imbalance. You're in between two worlds right now. We'll be taking an extra card on that. Let's look at the recent past. Ace of Wands. In the now position, Queen of Cups. What you are heading towards, your goals, what's on your mind, the Emperor. This is the crowning area as well. Your action and advice is the 4 of Pentacles. What is the outcome for Gemini, dear Spirit? We've got Justice, which I love to see. I will be taking more cards on the outcome as well. Just want to make sure you could see the cards. And let's take the message from Spirit, the divine position. That is what is here. What does the divine want you to know? You're at an imbalance. So someone is begging. Someone is begging for help, for assistance, financially, spiritually. Someone is reaching out. Someone who is at an imbalance. This could be you. This could be other people that you call your religious family, your family of origin. Could be anyone that feels like family to you as well. Let's take the bottom of the deck, and we've got the 8 of Swords. So it's all about being very fearful, dear Gemini. This is quite a difficult time. We all feel trapped, imprisoned, especially Gemini being air. You guys especially are probably feeling this even more than others. All the air signs, I would say. Do not worry too much. We have Justice here as your outcome. You will be finding your footing, no doubt. Let's see what the cards have got to say. 7 of Wands. So you're sitting on something, you're pushing for something to happen, whether this is work, whether this is any situation that you're up against. It's you against another 6 other people, 6 different situations. This is like going into a battleground without any weapons. But you do have a weapon. You've got your Ace of Wands, which is your spark. This is your creativity. Use that ingenious mind of yours, that very sharp thinking mind, and use all the tools that you have, okay, as you are up against a few situations here. Now, as I said, it could be people. You are the one that is different thinking and you're up against a difficult situation, but you are holding the higher ground, okay? You are above this situation. You've got the ability, you've got the fire beneath you, the energy to do this, okay? You're going to have to be quick, and that's your forte. I'm going to say Gemini is very quick to take action. Seven of Wands could also be someone that you are dealing with, could be a fire sign, sun, moon, or rising, that is holding you at bay, that is keeping you out of their life as they may be dealing with issues of their own. Now, Five of Cups, this is looking at the glass half empty rather than half full. What you can't see behind you are those two cups. There is some sort of an agreement, some sort of a balance that you're going to come into emotionally, but this is saying leave the past where it is. There is newness that you cannot see. It is, these two cups are behind you, and this is in the position of what you can't see, right? It's all behind you. And this could also mean that this could be a relationship from the past, as you think that this is behind you now, but those cups are still standing, dear Gemini. In the recent past, we have the Ace of Wands, and this could be some sort of a spark that's going to be lit beneath you. This is going to give you the okay, the green light, the let's go. Now, this could be, of course, anything to do with your desires, your inspiration, your creativity. Okay, this could be a new project, and this could also be that light coming on, and you're seeing clearly, you're seeing in the darkness. Ace of Wands could also be and I'm going to say that because we know that the wands are all about fire. Now, dear Gemini, where fire is concerned, this could also be you with someone else. Air and fire could be something quite explosive, I feel here. Now, whether it's explosive in a sexual connotation, could be, but this could also be something explosive where fire is concerned. Now, fire can speak of aggression. It can speak of passive aggressiveness. For those of you that are trying to be calm, cool, and collected at this time, this could be the spark that lights that fire beneath you. Or this could be that spark that you ignite in someone else, whether this is on an aggressive, in an aggressive way or in a sexual way. Now, Queen of Cups in the now position, she is very open-hearted, very ready with her emotions. Now, because I'm not reading reversals, could be that emotionally you guys are lost at this time. You're looking for the light, looking for your path ahead. Now, Queen of Cups is also someone very intuitive. Use that intuition of yours. I do feel that this is your energy for a lot of you. For others of you, if this is someone else in your life, and this is a water sign, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. The Emperor, this is what's on your mind. You're looking for stability. You're hoping for someone that you can actually depend to help get you out of these difficult times. This could be a father figure. This could be your father. This could also be on a energy level. This could be restrictions, or this could even be a partner that is very Saturnian. This is Taurus and Aries energy. The Emperor could be someone that's good to have on our side, someone that is very strong. Again, Martian ruled, as I was talking about that fire before, remember? And Mars is actually getting ready to move into the sign of Aquarius. Not very happy there, obviously. And I'm going to say, again, air and fire could be passive-aggressive energies. So I'm just wondering who this Emperor is. This could be a boss or someone that is your boss in not so many words. This is the crowning card, and the crown, and he is wearing a crown actually, could be someone that's quite royal. They think they're a royalty nevertheless. Now in the action and advice, you have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is my Taurian energy, as Taurus is very slow moving. They could be very stingy. If this is the person that you're dealing with, you could be in a commitment with this Emperor. Again, very Saturnian, quite, you know, there is a sense of lack here, not having enough money, not having enough connection here. Four of Pentacles, fours always speak of a sense of lack and not having enough, even where your home is concerned, not enough stability. Four of Pentacles could also be that you are holding on to something from the past, holding on to something that you value greatly. And of course, again, this could be someone else that is holding on to the past where you are concerned, or holding things to themselves, so keeping to themselves. And this is someone that is very closed up, very buckled up. But this person, and I'm going to say for those of you that are going through monetary difficulties right now, you are trying to be safe, or you are saving up for something that is the key to your life. This is going to be a solution that you're looking for in your life. If this is the key to your freedom, and look at what's beneath the Eight of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords. So 18 swords, which does speak of the moon, and the moon can be something very deceptive, also very much related to fears. Also, the moon can also speak of motherly energies, so anything to do with the mother or the home. I do see an ending and an imprisonment here. There is something has died, no doubt here. Something has died, and you knew this was coming, dear Gemini. Now, some of you have just accepted these swords. You know that this is as bad as it's going to get. You feel as though it can't get any worse. But this turns into the Ace of Swords. You have accepted that something has died, but you're not ready to escape the situation, to move away, as these could be the restrictions of the lockdown that we're in. Some of you may be moving legally, or trying to move legally out of a committed partnership or relationship, as the outcome card is the card of justice. Now, justice does speak of equilibrium. It speaks of balance in relationships, but it can also speak of legalities and something very karmic that you're trying to balance out in your life. Now, Five of Pentacles here, we do have the 4 and the 5. So there is progression here. Five of Pentacles, again, maybe even being part of a group of people that feel like family. This could be giving and receiving to people that are in need at this time. And this could even be spiritually advising people, others that are less fortunate monetarily or even emotionally. Dear Gemini, you are the one that is more than likely holding the fort. But you've got 2 5s here, and 2 5s equal a 10. These difficulties are more than likely coming to an end. Now, emotionally, you're at an imbalance. Also, spiritually and monetarily, there are difficulties here. But we know that 5s bring in change. Let's take the Mystical Manga Tarot. I want to have a look at more cards. What is this 5 of Cups in the hidden position? something that you once celebrated, something that was very, you were on the same page in the past. You've turned your back on it, thinking that there is no more celebration here. But as I said, those Two of Cups are still standing, which means some of you are leaving, could be leaving a relationship that was once celebrated. You're moving on to a new relationship. For others of you, this new relationship can be something to do with the past. Let's take another card and see. And we have the Fool here. So some of you have felt as though you've been taken for a ride. And maybe if this is not you, then this is the person you're dealing with. And we've got Aries here again. This is the time of Aries. Nevertheless, this is the Fool card. So this is starting a brand new chapter. Willing to take a risk. Okay, taking a risk. Needing to start a brand new journey. Obviously with the Fool, this means a cycle has ended. Stop focusing on the past. On those past spilt cups, I'm going to say. Let's look at the Ace of Wands. And we have the Seven of Swords. So something is going to come to light about something that's been hidden. Seven of Swords is stealth. It's trying to sneak something away, do something in secret. It's going to be seen though, dear Gemini. So I don't know if it's going to behoove you, but whatever it's going to do is, we've got the Six of Pentacles, which just fell out. And this is, Six of Pentacles is balance. It is equal giving and receiving, but this is also a payout. So this could be anything legal. As you could see, these people they've got their hands out. They're asking for help, financial help, legal help, whatever this is. This could even be someone that is in a position financially to be able to help others that are in need, whether this is monetary or spiritual help. And again, we have the 4, 5, and now the 6 of Pentacles. This could even be that you are thinking, you are looking into the future, you're wanting to start something that you desire, and you are thinking about the legalities, you are secretly planning. And with the Six of Pentacles, this could be anything to do with legalities and child support. So let's look at that Queen of Cups in the position of now. We have the Six of Swords. So another 6, many cards of balance, dear Gemini. So for those of you that are dealing with a water sign, this could be someone that is at a distance to you, someone who may be wanting to travel over water. Others of you, this is you leaving those difficulties in the past and moving towards something that is going to make you happy. She is holding that Ace of Cups. Let's see the Emperor, what's he all about? And there's that 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles, you have that twice. So even though this person is feeling that they are very royal, financially they're not very stable at all, and spiritually they're left out in the cold. They've got no idea about how strong spirit can put someone in a state of balance rather than in an imbalance. Now, could this be, if this is someone that has got the financial ability, they could be leaving you out in the cold financially. Let's look at that 4 of Pentacles. And we have the 10 of Swords again, dear Gemini. This is the ending. This is the ending, no doubt, here on that 4 of Pentacles. The action and advice is you cannot resurrect something that has ended. This is the darkest before the dawn. This is the end of a cycle of not having enough, feeling as though you are on your own. You are taking that key that you are holding, dear Gemini, and you are using it to unlock this pain, to start something new as this turns into the Ace of Swords, and you are logically the Queen of Swords. So I think this is the end of a sense of not having enough, not being understood, not being valued by your partner. Let's take a look at that Justice card. And we have the Four of Swords. This is a time of taking out. You're searching for the answers. Four of Swords is a time of healing. It is a time of connecting to spirit. Four of Swords is doing nothing. Maybe you are waiting for the legal side of things before you take action. Let's take a card on this Five of Pentacles in the area of the spiritual message for you, the divine message. And we have the Nine of Swords. Nine of Swords is, there's a lot of worry around you, dear Gemini. What is going on? And we have the Ten of Pentacles, a lot of worry around family. Now, Ten of Pentacles, of course, does speak of being in an abundant situation financially, but this could be the support from the family. Okay, Ten of Pentacles is some sort of a completion where a family situation is concerned. We do have 5 and the 10. That's 15 Pentacles, very much like the, very similar to the Devil energy. So I feel as though Gemini has been working their butt off, but not seeing the payment, not seeing the rewards here, and that's got you up in your head. A lot of you are not having much sleep, as you have got a lot of family issues, financial issues as well. But you know, dear Gemini, the Ten of Pentacles can also speak of marriage. So let's take a look at this Four of Swords and see what this Justice card is all about as well. And we have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is having lots of choices, but being confused about which one of these cups to take. Now, always the Seven of Cups to me is the illusion of Pisces, Neptune. Seven of Cups means that you do have a lot of choices. You're trying to figure out which way to go. Let's take another card. Why, dear Spirit, is the ending here? Why is the conclusion that there will be justice and that we will have choices, but we don't know what the choice will be? What else can you tell me about the, wow, Ace of Cups, dear Gemini? Many choices in love. Some of you, for those of you that are single, you do have a lot of suitors, but one is very special for you. One suitor is the more special one for you. Now we've got 8 cups altogether. 8 cups means that you are moving towards your justice. You are moving towards legalities. Ace of Cups is a brand new beginning. Remember, dear Gemini, how I said that this is probably you. And you are moving, you are leaving your troubles behind, and you are going towards what makes you happy. That is the difference here. And you may be dealing with someone who's got strong earth or strong water. And the water would be Pisces, no doubt here. Just looking to see if there's any more water signs in the reading. I'd like to have a look at that 8 of Swords, which is the general energy. And we have the Page of Cups. So there is an offer on the table, but for now, for the time being, the 8 of Swords says that someone cannot move. They're tied up at this time, so they're not able to bring forth this Page of Cups. Now, we know that this is an unexpected offer. This is something coming through as a message. Again, we do have the energy of Pisces here. Now, if you are dealing with a Piscean, could be someone that also has got children. The Page of Cups is a very youthful energy. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is. And we have the Magician, dear Gemini, and this is you. The Magician is ruled by Mercury. This is your ruling planet. Now, the Magician says that this is a new beginning. This is an ace up your sleeve. You are taking time out, meditating, doing what you need to do to connect to spirit. You are being enlightened by this guru, this teacher, this spiritual one, this spiritual leader. You are being guided, and that you may even be having a conversation with someone that could be a spiritual leader. This is the card of the, I do see it as the Hermit, and the Magician is Virgo as well as Gemini. So this could be communication coming through that is going to bring you a brand new beginning. I want to take another card on that Emperor there with the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Hierophant. And the Hierophant could speak of restrictions just like the Emperor does. This is also family. This is religion. The Hierophant can speak of marriage. There is a sense, a feeling of lack for those of you that are committed to this Emperor. For others of you, because we do have double and triple messages in the cards, for those of you that the Emperor is the father or someone that's going to bring you security at this time, they're at the 5. They're at the 5, so they're at an imbalance, but we've got 2 5s here. The Hierophant is also a 5. Now, the Hierophant says that this Emperor must do things by the book. They've got a set of rules that either you need to follow or they're trying to follow. And the Hierophant can also speak of trying to keep the faith, where monetary and, financial situations could be a bit of a hardship right now for a lot of us, for most of us. But the Hierophant says, keep the faith that something is happening. There are 2 keys again in the Hierophant. Let's take another card on that. And we've got the King of Swords here. And the King of Swords is someone that could be quite difficult where their words are concerned. They could be quite cutting. King of Swords could be someone that is being cut out of the equation. King of Swords could be someone, this could even be a solicitor, a legal representative. King of Swords is someone that speaks their truth. But I'm going to say, because there is the 7 of Swords right here, could it be that someone is not speaking the truth with that King of Swords? Let's take one more card on your foundation and the 7 of Wands. And we have the 2 of Pentacles. So this is a choice. This is a choice, and some of you are very busy trying to keep the negativity out of your home, out of your life. This is someone that is multitasking. Of course, multitasking is Gemini. So Gemini, some of you are choosing between 2 different people. I want to take one more card on the Ace of Cups, which is in the outcome. Okay, right here. And we have the 3 of Cups. And the 3 of Cups is getting together with family, celebrating a beginning of a new love. We know that the 3 of Cups can also be, and it looks like they're at a wedding. So some of you Geminis may be having a get-together. It doesn't have to be now, but this is in the future. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups can also speak of a love triangle. It can also speak of gossip. So I'm going to have a look at your spiritual message, the Lightworker Oracle, and you have initiation by air. Look at all those birds hitting his chest. I will be reading from the card in a few moments. It's a number 24, which adds up to a 6. Let's take a couple of Sibillas. Let's have a look at this Emperor. We have the Sospiri, which is someone waiting to see their ships coming through. We have the Omaggio di Preziosi, which is a precious gift. And we have La Reunion. Reunion. Interesting. So what this is telling me is that not for those of you that are leaving this person behind, for those of you that you are hoping for stability where this Emperor is concerned, as we do have the King of Swords and the Emperor here. Could be two different people, of course. For some of you, this is the same person. This could be someone that you are reuniting with, someone that feels as though you are their gift. And with the Sospiri, it could be someone that is at a distance to you, who may have issues with marriage. We've got the Hierophant. Could be religious beliefs may be different, family situation, or even traditions could be different with you, but there is a reunion here, which speaks of a meeting. If this is not anything to do with love, this is a meeting. Let's take, I want to look at the divine position. We have the Five of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, and Ten of Pentacles. We have the Vecchia Signora. This could be a visitor. This could also be a motherly figure. We have the Speranza, which is a card of hope. So whoever is advising you is giving you hope here. This could also be a visitor that is giving you hope. And we have got the Constanza, something constant, something that is getting something that you can depend on. Let's look at the hidden position. We've got the Fool card and the Five of Cups. We have the Namika, which is the female enemy. The mask is coming off. We're seeing the truth, even if this is not a female. We have the Pensiero, which is someone putting in a lot of thought. So anything to do with contracts, anything that, the marriage, the constitution of marriage. This could be a legal representative as well. And this could also be, it does remind me of the Hermit. So seeing the light after much thought. And we've also got the Artista, which is the discovery that is made. This is the ingenious mind, the scientist, the biologist, the solicitor, the doctor. So someone is having a discovery after much thought, a discovery, and they're going to take a risk to find out, as something has been bothering them and they've been looking for information. This will be found out. Let's take one more card, and we have the Meneo, which is the spiritual bond, and this is the same as the Ace of Wands. Same energy. This is a spiritual connection, no doubt. This is something very beneficial. So you are beginning a new cycle, dear Gemini. You're willing to take the risk and go for your desire. Now, the Meneo does speak of commitment as well, as he is putting a ring on her finger. For those of you that are already committed, this could be a discovery that's made in relation to things that have been hidden. And this could even be that someone discovers that they've been taken as the Fool. Let's take the Queen of Cups and the Six of Swords in the now. We have the Denaro, the safe. This is an abundant wedding as well. Lettera, the news is coming in. This could even be emotional security. And we've got the La Matrice, which is the female. She's like the Queen of Wands. So I'm going to say that something very precious, the news that comes in, is going to provide stability, but also something very precious to you, and you are desiring something very much. So here, you're actually taking the initiative on it as well. Let's look at the outcome, Gemini. We have the Justice card, the the Four of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Three of Cups. We have alegría, merriment, and happiness, very similar to the Three of Cups. We have the casa, which is the home. You're stabilizing something. And we also have the vedovo, someone who is mourning their past here, someone who is stuck in the past. Let's take another card, and here we've got the Fortuna, and this is Jupiter. So someone is getting stable where their home is concerned. They're getting happy, but they are also mourning something of the past, as they feel that there is a sense of loss here. And of course, with the legalities, Jupiter is saying that the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor here, because this is called the card of luck. Okay, dear Gemini, beautiful, beautiful. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of my handwritten cards. Let's take a few messages, as each person in this card is someone different for each of you. Not everyone is the same. Okay, so we've got the Emperor, we have the King of Swords, let's take the Queen of Cups. For most of you, I do believe that this is your energy. Now, for those of you that are cross-watching for Gemini, this is the message. You are very attractive. I don't know if I can keep my hands off you. So this does tie in very much with the Ace of Wands here. Okay, let's look at the Emperor. Now, I'm going to take one more card on the Queen of Cups, as I need a bit more. You will always be in my heart. I can never or will ever forget you, says the Queen of Cups, but this could also be a message that is towards her. Let's take the Emperor. I will wait for you for as long as it takes. Let's take one more for the Emperor. We have, I want you with me. I want you to be mine. I can't live without you. Well, very interesting, dear Gemini. Let's take the King of Swords. I can't help myself from falling in love with you every day. It looks like that for most of you. For most of you, the messages are very positive here. Now, the two messages for the Emperor are very positive. For those of you that the Emperor is someone that you are moving into legalities with, let's take another message. Wow, I keep getting positive messages for this Emperor, so I'm going to give up. I want you in my life for today, tomorrow, and forever. So who is the Emperor for you? Looks like there is no message from the Emperor that you are leaving behind. Dear Gemini, there are no messages from him. Now I want to read the initiation by air. And what is interesting is that there is no initiation by air, not through the skies. We can't fly anywhere right now, I suppose. We can intellectually and spiritually fly, but that's as far as it goes at this moment. Let's just read a small section of it. You have a strong and powerful mind. The mind can be a great asset. It can bring comfort, peace, and strength as you to take your spiritual journey. Doesn't really make sense. It can bring comfort, peace, and strength as you take your spiritual journey. It can also be a dark and destructive force undermining your power, making you doubt your own heart and keeping you trapped in fear. The mind developed without a loving spiritual practice can be a frightening weapon rather than a liberating sword. How will you choose to use your mind power? That's a good question, dear Gemini. And that was so on point with you and your very bright and logical thinking mind. Anyway, dear guys, I'm going to leave you with that. I'd like to thank you so much for taking the time out. Know that there is some sort of an apology or an offer of love coming in unexpectedly with this Page of Cups. You do have something that is going to make you very happy indeed. We do have the Ace of Cups and the Three of Cups here that do equal 4. But this, you've got to go through justice, through the justice system before you can get to this stability, emotional stability, and in a, having a secure relationship, one that makes you feel that you are looked after, which everyone looks for, right? Security, as well as not only in a tangible and a physical way, but also in an emotional way. Anyway, I'm wishing you all the best. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to watch your moon or rising sign if you need to. Okay, if you are a male, watch your Mars. If you are female, watch your Venus. And of course, if you know your North Node in your natal chart, watch that as well. All right, much love, much healing to all of you. And dear Gemini, I'm going to say again one more time, patience. I know I'm tired of saying it to you, but we're all in the same boat now. It's not only you. All right, we all have to be patient. All right, do something to keep you happy. Lots of love. Bye-bye.